Hello, this is David R. Becker with BeckerArt, and today I'm here to give you a tip on how to rip your paper to make it look like a deckled edge all the way around. And so I'm using actually using 300-pound watercolor paper. This is the Stonehenge Aqua cold press, 300 pound, and it's made by Legion Papers. And you can do this with any papers, 140, 300 pound, all the other papers too. I happen to like this paper. It's one of my favorite papers to use for watercolor. But anyways, to rip the deckled edge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first make sure your hands are clean. I like to put on gloves just because that way I don't get any smudges on it. And I'm also not putting oil onto my watercolor paper, which is a bad thing to do when you're doing this, putting oil from your hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over right here. And I'm going to put it against the two sides here. And I'm going to put my palms down. I'm just going to flatten it on the back. And I have to use my thumbs. I kind of just press it in there, because again, this is 300 pound. Then I'm going to turn it inside out and do it again on this side. So now I see what I did. I just flipped it over, turn it around, and now crease the opposite side. And so now we've got it creased on both sides, so we can put it back and forth. And a lot of times people like to go like this, and I just like to make sure that this is nice and creased right there. Then I open it up like a book. And I learned this from Bob Burridge. He had taught me this one time in a class I took of his. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to open it, see him right here, you open it like a book, and you put your finger right on this corner. And what you're going to do is you're just going to press right there. So you're just going to press, and it kind of snaps when you're doing that. And here again, you can see. And then when I get to a certain point, I just kind of rip it then. See, I go like that, and you just rip it. And what happens is you get a nice deckled edge. Something you don't get if you're cutting it with the scissors all the way across. So here's a nice deckled edge, see, all the way around now. And I do this like for the full sheet, and I always fold it in half, and I can do it again actually. I just keep on folding it in half and always lining up the edges, and then crease it both sides, and then snap it. Like just, again, open it like a book. Let's do it one more time just so you can see. So what I'll do is I'm gonna, again, fold it one more time. Just fold it, and then pinch it down with my thumbs. Turn it inside out, do it again. And then I fold it up, fold it open, like kind of like a book, and then kind of push this part close to the table here, and watch it just snap it right here. You just push down, and then I rip it. And you can do that with, again, 300 pound or 140. And again, look at these nice deckled edges, and these could be great postcards. And this is, of course, going to be a little bit smaller painting, but just to show you how to rip it. You can rip it big too. And it gives you such a nice deckled edge. I know they sell certain rulers with a deckled edge. This works just as good, and there's no problem. Thank you, Bob Burridge, for explaining this to me one time when I was in one of his classes. So there you have it. Watch my tips on my BeckerArt channel, YouTube channel. And thanks a lot for watching. Stay tuned for another one.